Monday morning after a hellfire weekend. Do, do, do. So what's going on, everybody? Who we got here? Bumcrack Picka, Mr. Sadie, Texas Bandit. Morning, Cindy. Yeah, Bandit, those are Dan Post boots. I bought them on Friday and sold them on Sunday for. Bought them for 25. I paid up. Sold them for 75. I'd take that. In out, bam bam. Thank you, ma'am. Mike. Mike's here. How's everybody doing? So my co-host Tom, he's on a cruise in the Atlantic Ocean. 2,500 for boots? No, I sold them for 75. So after fees and stuff, I made what I make, like 65 bucks on the boot? No, made like 45 bucks on the boots. Well, this weekend was busy and hard, but successful. So yeah. Hondos. Yeah, I mean, you get to a certain age, you just got to wear what's good for your feet. I won't buy any sneakers that aren't wide anymore. I never used to wear wide. 15 years ago, I didn't wear wide shoes, but I guess my feet have flattened out. So I'm all about, if they didn't look so ugly, I would wear sash shoes. Ever seen sash shoes with the men's with the Velcro that goes over? Those are some ugly shoes right there. Bigger toe box. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Well, the boots I wore when I was in my 20s and 30s, boy, there's no way I could get around them now. And I used to dance the night away on a country western two-step dance floor. Flip-flops with pajamas. That's not a bad way to live, I guess, like. I gotta have more support than flip-flops do. If I wear flip-flops, the arches on my feet get tired. Yeah. So, what a crazy weekend I had. This past weekend was our countywide garage sale. There was 150 garage sales in our little Central Texas communities towns. And so I drove around on Friday to about 20. I hit maybe, shoot, I may have hit 30 garage sales. Tom, are you home?
Headed home.
Where you
7 hours,
going?
about 8 hours.
8 hours for you to get from the port to your house?
Yeah.
That's not a very short trip.
No, it's not, but it'll work all right.
Hey, did y'all
My brother's driving over there.
Hey, brother. So, did y'all all see the pictures of Tom belly surfing in the ocean?
That was not me belly surfing.
That wasn't you?
No, but I had a Japanese whaling ship pull up beside me one time, and they said, "Oh, it's just to be a white man, a fat white man."
Man, you sent one of those pictures, and I believe I'm not as white as you are, Tom.
Man, it was the lighting. As you can see today, I'm not white, so we had a good time. It's hot. Drank too much. So anyway, we're headed home.
Yeah.
Has is Bridget still getting snow? I feel bad for her if she is.
I think it warmed up some there. She's ready for spring. I mean, she's ready. I think she said the daffodils were coming up, so I think they're better off than they were a couple of weeks ago. Fish belly white.
How'd
Yeah.
your how'd your yard sale go over the weekend?
Oh man. So yeah, I would just started talking about it,
Okay, sorry.
and then you interrupted me, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm teasing.
Today is Monday, isn't it? Yeah.
It
Okay.
is. I mean, I'm retired. I got all morning to talk if I want to. I don't have to get up and go to a job. You know what job stands for, right?
Just over broke.
Jump over backwards for somebody else. So yeah, he froze.
If I drop off, it's because we're going. If I
It,
drop off, it's because we're
uh,
going through rural
eh,
Florida.
oh, Florida, oh, yeah, that's good, Tom. Anyway, yeah, Friday, I
I'll
went
see
out.
you tomorrow.
Okay, be careful out there.
Cause I'm. Oh well, it's breaking up real bad. Bye.
Yeah, bye. So Friday, I went out and I was hoping to just bang it out, man, just bang it out with purchases. So I went to about 30 different garage sales on Friday, and I got a bunch of stuff, but I only kind of half filled the car. I didn't even open the trunk. It all fit in the back seat and the passenger seat. So I spent $200 on Friday buying stuff. And then I got up at like 5 in the morning and got out and set up my own garage sale, which I'd already done a bunch of work getting a bunch of stuff ready to put in the garage sale. So I drug all that out to the carport and I sold $825 worth of junk to unsuspecting garage sale people. Yeah, sold a bunch of military surplus stuff, and I sold 4 army cots for $30 a piece. I figure my buy-in price for those is about $5 to $7, so that was good. Plus, I don't have to ship them, I don't have to list them, and I don't have to pack them. Packing them would be the worst part because they're about 34 inches long when they're folded up, and then about 12 by 12. So it'd be like 34 by 12 by 12. Shoot, just the boxes for those would cost $3 a box. So anyway, what did I buy? Well, did you see the thumbnail on the YouTube side, the boots? I got those Friday and they sold yesterday morning for 75. I paid 25 for them. I sold another pair of boots that I bought for $3. What did I sell them for? I'm looking. I'm still looking. I am looking. Yes, I'm looking. I am looking and looking. So, yeah, bought them for 3 and sold them for 35. Pair of Ariat boots. So I already sold 3 of the things that I bought on Friday for about. So I've already paid for half of the stuff I bought Friday. Hi, Cyber. So then my garage sale went 8 in the morning until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday. And yeah, I sold $825. It was $10 to sign up and get your garage sale advertised. So I wound up with a net of 815. So I was like, sweet. That was better than last year. Last year I made about 400. This is about the 6th year in a row I've done the countywide garage sale. It's a lot of work, but geez, I don't make $400 to $800 a day on YouTube on eBay. 200 is what I shoot for, but freaky Cyber. Cyber wants you to come on here and chat a little bit. Here, I'll put the link in the side chat. Somebody come on and keep me from talking to myself. It feels weird because I'm actually talking to y'all, but in other ways it feels like I'm talking to myself. Anyway, a lot of people like to do solo lives, but I'm not as good solo. You're fighting to hit $100 a day. I've now, and this if I look at the 31-day deal, I probably got 6 days, 7 days below $100. So I'm not tearing it up like the full timers. Your wife is making too much noise. I don't care. She's a nice person. Do, 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 do. Yeah, garage sales are a crap ton of work. I was so tired yesterday, I couldn't. I did a bunch of listings, but that's all I did. I didn't get on the treadmill. I did carry back in some of the stuff that didn't sell. I'll be right back. I gotta hug and kiss my wife. Good morning. Kiss an angel. Good morning. Woohoo! I got an extra long hug. If Todd doesn't return the death pile, avalanche finally happened. uh, you know what? I moved out a bunch of stuff. I cleared out a bunch. And then I brought all the leftovers back in, and it looked almost the same as before. God, it's amazing how much stuff I have. A quickie. No, it wasn't that. That'd be nice though, huh? Tom is just got off the cruise ship in Florida, and they're driving back home to North Carolina right now. So it's just me right now. I need somebody to come on and join the chat with me. Yeah, yeah, yep. So, what did I get? Somebody said show and tell what I picked up. So I talked about two pair of boots that I already sold. I got another pair of boots they haven't sold yet. I got a Texas Instruments yellow TI 84 plus. I paid $3 and it sells around, I don't know what, 40, 45. So that's sweet. That's a big ROI, return on investment. Geez, what else did I get? I just got tons of stuff. Just random, wild, weird stuff. See if there's anything interesting I can show. I don't know, some basic stuff. I got some tools. I bought a complete Wii, two controllers, a console, two games, power supply, sensor bar. I mean, it's a complete setup. $10. And that should sell 40 or 50. How the Sanadai going? Jeez. It was so weird. After all that work on the weekend, I'm thinking, okay, yesterday on Sunday, I was going to step on the scales and see how I was doing. I had gained back 3 pounds that I already lost. So I thought, man, that's weird. But then I stepped on them this morning and I'm down 5.5 pounds for 7 days. Yeah, people still buy Wii's. Plus, I got a couple of good games to put with it. Um, the Wii Fit, how much does the Wii Fit game go for? That was with it. Just the Wii Fit is worth, let's see. Wii Fit game. Without the board. Maybe it's not the Wii Fit that sells good. What's the one that's anyway, one or two of the games are pretty good by themselves. So yeah, that Wii should altogether just sell for around 55, 60. Paid 10. What else did I get? What else did I get? I got a bunch of stuff. Just stuff. Random. I got a whole bunch of educational games. I got some knives. Different kinds of knives. Um, geez, I got a CB radio. Oh, Lordy. I've already listed like yesterday. I was just too tired to do anything but list. So I listed like 12 items yesterday. That's quite a lot for me. And let's see. Oh, I got a couple of sterling silver rings. CCT, do you like sterling silver?
Indeed, yes, I do. Indeed, I do.
So check it out. How you doing this morning? Morning, afternoon, CCT.
Afternoon for me.
Yep.
Well, I would be better, but my wrist is knackered.
Oh God, it always is though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Southwest. I forget what they call that stone. I'll have to look it up again. It's some kind of onyx or something. But it's sterling silver 925.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty, that, isn't it?
And it weighs about 2/3 of an ounce. So I got that. I bought 2 rings for $15, so $7.50 a piece.
Bargain. Have you got a ring sizer?
I do.
Yeah, me too.
It's right here.
Mind you, I can never work it out. I can never fathom it out because there's, I don't know, 4 different sized, what are they called? Things they use. There's like, there's a British one, an American one, a Japanese one, or
Oh yeah. This one's a size 7 American.
yeah, yeah. Mine's got
All the
what's it
marks
flipping
for
called?
different
Yeah,
countries.
yeah, all of them on it. I think there's like 4 or something.
And this was the other one I got 2 for 15.
Hello, Hank.
I believe that's a green turquoise. Hi Hank. Thanks for coming on. I was getting lonely. And it's also 925 stern. This looks about as cool from the backside as it does the front. I don't know why they would make all the artwork on the underneath side.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at all that scroll work they put on the underneath side. But if you wear it,
You're not going to see that.
you can kind of see some of it from the sides, but yeah, both of these weigh about 2/3 of an ounce apiece, so that'd be an ounce and a half of silver. So that's just
Have
in
you have you
silver.
ever watched those stone polishing videos? How they actually make them stones that shape? It's a hell of a lot of work.
Uh, not much. There's a reseller called oh god, what's her name? Lives in Utah. Um, anyway, she makes silver jewelry like that. So these will turn. I mean, just the silver value. What's silver is $24 an ounce, about. So that's about $36 worth of silver, maybe 35, 34. Yeah, Sandy. There you go. Anissa knows who she is. Sandy. Yeah, Cindy. Everybody knows who Sandy is. She's got a YouTube channel where she She's actually sitting there working at her workbench and making some incredible stuff. She just comes up with it in her brain. I think I will make a brooch today. And she starts out with a stone and some silver and just builds it all from scratch. She spends hours and hours. Okay, yeah, her YouTube channel is just Sandy. I don't know if she polishes stones, but she's mostly into the silver work, and then um, I don't know if she actually cuts and polishes stones herself. I thought that woman, as bad as her health is, she's always on oxygen, and she can only work an hour or two at a time. Then she's done for the day. She's tired.
I know that feeling.
I mean, if you look at her when she's doing her lives, boy, she looks like she could just fall over dead. But she's been around. Oh gosh, I've seen her on YouTube for at least 7 years, and she looked half dead then. So yeah, I picked up a bunch of neat stuff.
Those rings reminded me, of our old friend BSO. He used to make all loads of jewellery, didn't he?
Oh, he did. He probably still does, but he quit making videos.
Yeah, he pops back now and again.
You talk about one smart cookie about doesn't matter what kind of silver or gold it is, he's going to buy it and make a big profit on it.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of computer games, old PC games for a quarter a piece, and they're worth between $5 and $15 a piece. So I'll put like four together and say, buy this lot for $20.
Yeah.
Make some money. That's what I do. You're still working a lot, huh? You don't work as hard as you used to, do you?
I can't. Physically can't. No.
You talking mentally or physically?
Both.
Both. I get you.
I think I'm even having trouble doing text or typing anything now because I get all my letters the wrong way round, and I'm sure it's the medication I'm on because I wasn't like it a year ago.
So,
It's the like hand to eye function thing seems to be messed up.
I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't work with too much power equipment then.
I know exactly. I
Ugh,
still got all my fingers though.
that's good. I remember one time when I was a senior in high school, I was taking a woodshop class, and we spent the first week and a half or 2 weeks just learning all the rules of safety about the equipment. I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, he raked us over the coals on learning safety, and it's good. It's good to be very safe with tools. But
yeah.
he was using a router one day, kind of free-handed,
Yeah.
and he routered his finger and tore it up right in front of the whole class.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, blood was spraying everywhere. God, we were all like, one of the guys got sick and threw up just looking at it. But
A guy I worked with years ago, he was putting some timber in on the overhand planer, if you know what that is, electric overhand. It's called an overhand because you pass the timber over the cutters. I think you might call it something else.
uh,
Jointer? Do you call it a
oh,
jointer?
joiner,
Jointer? Is it
yeah, something like that.
overhand? overhand planer anyway,
Okay.
and he had his sleeve loose, and his sleeve
Uh-oh.
got caught in the cutters, dragged his whole forearm into the machine, and planed all the skin off of his arm, and yeah, blood pouring everywhere. To plastic
Jeez.
surgery. Luckily, he didn't go through a bloody artery.
Yes. I used to work in a pallet factory where there was a machine called a notcher, and you would set a 4-foot 2x4 board on the end of it, and it would run through the notcher. Belts would pull it through, and you're supposed to stand off to the side while you did that. But one guy I was working with, yeah, he was standing right in front of it, and a board got jammed and shot out of that machine and hit him on the hip and broke his pelvis.
Yeah.
Man, it tore him up. Joiner here. Yep. Ugh. It's a wonder I lived through building pallets. When I was in college, I built pallets. I guess you know what forklift pallets are, right? So a lot of them we hand built, and I nailed my hand to a pallet one time with an air hammer. It caught the nail went down and just caught the edge of my finger, and man, it went through the glove, and of course then your hand is nailed to a pallet and you can't get it off, and you're sitting there hurting. So you have to call people over to pull the nail out. It wasn't that bad of an injury, but God, it's scary because I had a glove on, so all you could see was blood bubbling up out the hole that the nail made. Uh, we got Roman in the house. Good morning, Roman. We got Mark in the house. Good morning, Mark. Uh, I keep forgetting. Mark's got a Sunday show on. He's a Silverstacker too. Um, Gold too. If you don't know him, Cyber, he's got a
No,
video out. If he got a video out, oh, it's been about 5 months ago.
who's that?
Sarcastic storage stacker. I highlighted him there.
Oh yeah.
Um, he's got a video out where he goes out and he says, "I'm gonna go buy some gold today," and then he walks into the coin shop and he buys $30,000 worth of gold.
Oh
I'm like,
blimey.
holy cow! He got about 16 or 17 1-ounce gold coins.
Yeah, James, machines are dangerous. I think the most dangerous machine I've ever used is a thing called a tenon, and the blades spin very fast right at you, and you put the cutters in yourself, and then you pass the timber through, and it cuts a tenon on the end. Living lethal machine that is.
Yeah, see, Mark, sarcastic storage stacker, he stacks them high. How to get rid of some of that paper fiat? Absolutely. Don't want to put it in a bank. They'll just turn it into more debt.
I heard
Yeah.
this morning, someone told me this morning that the banks here are going to start charging for you withdrawing money from ATM. Because currently that's free for us here.
It's your money. They make money by you keeping the money in the bank.
Yeah.
So to take some out, I mean, it's your money. Why would they? That's stealing.
I know, exactly.
Your
Yeah, so
banks do that.
basically they're screwing us over because they're closing all our branches, all our banks are going. And so you have no choice but to go to an ATM, and then they're going to charge you. Yeah, junkie. We had to if we used a different bank that wasn't ours, there was a fee. But if you used your own branch ATM, it was free.
Yeah. I don't think Bank of America here where I live is charging to use the ATM. If you use your card at that bank, you know. But they may do it soon. Ooh, I just sold a exercise rope thing. Let's see. That's another
Yeah,
show
we're
and
going to
tell.
do
I
that
got
now.
it. I picked it up Friday. Let's see. See if I can find it and show it. Another show and tell. Uh, okay. Present arms or present something.
I'm trying to work out how to do it now
What's that?
to show it.
No, I know how. I was just so that thing right there is sold for full price, $45. I think I bought it for $1 at a garage sale Friday.
Mm,
So 4 of the things that I bought Friday have already sold. That's pretty
that's
cool.
good.
It's not gonna be long till I pay for all the stuff I bought Friday.
I bet you wishing you'd given up teaching years ago and just got into this.
I
You'd probably make
know.
more money.
I don't know if you do this full time.
It's probably more enjoyable, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I don't have a boss, and except for Gwen. Gwen's my boss. Say hi, boss.
Hello, boss.
Cyber says hi, boss. You know, Stefan. Uh, yeah, a lot of resellers, the big resellers, have come on YouTube and said, "You're not paying enough money at garage sales to people. You're ripping them off." Well, no, that's the price they had marked on it. I just paid the price they asked. That's it's like you you hang up one end and you pull that rope back and forth through it, and there's different levels of tension. So that's like a tensioner that adds not gravity. What do you call it? Resistance. That that metal thing adds resistance, so that's where your workout comes from. Yeah, there it is, Mark. Most garage sales are people just wanting to get rid of stuff. Absolutely. So It may. I think garage sales may be, except for a few of my auction buys. I think garage sales are probably the best method for paying very little and then selling for quite a bit more. There's Maggie. Good morning, Maggie. So, everybody, if you don't know Cyber Curtain Twitcher, CCT, he just completed 10 years of making videos on YouTube. That's
Yeah, it's gone
crazy.
fast.
That's crazy. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're
What
all
do you
heading
have?
for that anniversary in November.
Yeah, the first video I put out was December 3rd, 2013. So I'm only like a little over half a year away from being on YouTube for 10 years. It's changed a lot though. My channel started out just all silver and gold. Be careful. So, but then I've done a few videos about gardening and then mowing my yard with a smoky lawnmower. And then I've done a bunch of stuff about reselling on my channel. But good old Cyber, it's always been about the silver.
or destroying fake silver.
Yeah. You talk about somebody that's creative on destroying fake silver. I think my favorite is the guillotine.
Yeah, still got it as well.
And then you shot one up in a rocket, didn't you?
Yeah. Shot one out of a cannon.
Yeah, that's crazy cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, he does a lot of he figured out the shorts, YouTube shorts. He does a lot of shorts on his cats. He's got a herd of cats at his house. I think he's got like 3 or 4 cats. And they're so funny because he'll show a video of one of them smelling the other cat's butt or something.
Yeah, I've got a little story for you all that you will all wish it was you. So I go into my local coin shop a few years ago, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago, and ask him if he's got any gold. He said, "Yeah, I've just got some sovereigns in." He said, if you know what a gold sovereign is, I can't show you one because I haven't got one to hand, but he said he bought, I can't remember whether it was 10 of them, and basically the guy that he bought them off of brought in a tube of, I don't know, was it 20 gold sovereigns? Now my LCS owner couldn't afford to buy all of them off of him, so he bought as much as he could afford. But it was how the guy got this tube of sovereigns is the story. So basically, he was at what you would call a flea market, which we call a car boot sale,
Right.
but it's people selling their own junk. But anyway, at these markets, there's a lot of traders that do house clearance. And there was these 2 Polish guys with a great big van full of a load of house clearance stuff and crates on the floor with tools. And in one of these crates was all these tubes, drill bit tubes, that you buy a drill bit in.
Sure.
And he was opened this one tube, saw it, what didn't contain a drill bit. So he looked through them
Uh-oh.
all, and there was just this one that didn't contain a drill bit, contained coins.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
held it up to the guy. He said, "How much are these drill bits?" And he said,
it's
two pound.
It's fair game.
Yeah, so he bought 20 gold sovereigns for £2, and at the time they were worth 200 each.
Yeah, they're like 500 and something now, aren't they?
$500, yeah, £400 now. Yeah.
So you got a tube kind of like this, and instead of a
It's a bit like a cigar tube. Yeah, like a cigar tube. Yeah. Yeah, but smaller. Yeah.
it's a big bit or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, yeah, it screws onto a machine, I guess. I don't know what it
Yeah,
does.
looks like it. I don't know what that is.
I wish they were labeled.
Yeah, that
What
would
is
certainly
this?
be helpful.
Yeah, I get a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what it is. For a CNC machine. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Let's
probably.
see. It's a 1 1/4 inch thick metric punch. So I guess it punches 1 1/4 inch slits in metal, I guess. I
Looks
don't
like
know.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 1/4 inch or 1 1/4 thick metric punch. Whatever. I wonder if it's worth anything. I need to list it. Oh, it's money? It's like stainless steel. I've had this for a year or more. I just have so much stuff I can't list everything. Wilson tool, 1 1/4 inch punch. I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, obviously goes in some specific machine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Some engineering machine. Yeah, I think you've got a point there, James. Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh crap. Some of these are like $50. Some of them are like $200. Why haven't I listed this? Jeez. Oh, there's one for 25. I would take 25. I don't care. I've had it. CNC tooling is money, not the punches. Oh, okay. Yeah. One thing about clearing stuff out for the garage sale, I found a whole bunch more stuff I need to list. I buy stuff and you have like company come over for Christmas. So everything you've got out in the house that's in the way of company being there, you just cram into a corner and you forget what's there. James, you would sell anything. I think you would sell live kittens over the internet. So you working today, Cyber?
No, well, yes and no. I have been in the workshop.
Would you go out there and turn on the lights and go, nah, and walk away?
Oh, yeah, not quite.
Uh, Lag sells high dollar electronic components for all kinds of gear that I have no clue what it is. Sex toys? Yeah, his mom wouldn't let him do that, James.
Is it plant matter that you sell, Lag? Is that what you sell?
So anyway, we're getting our week started off right here on the morning show. What else is going on? Well, the price of gold and silver plummeted on Friday, and this morning it came right back up. So
Oh, did it?
weird.
I haven't looked at it today. I saw it pulled back, and I thought, well, that's good because I sold an ounce when it got to $2,000. I sold an ounce of gold.
Yeah, look what
I thought,
silver did. Here's Friday. Here's this morning.
oh blimey, yeah.
So weird. We're back to $24 even. What's
Yeah.
gold? What's gold doing? Let's see. Gotta look at gold. This is also a silver and gold stacking channel. And gold did the same thing. Friday it took a big crash. And then this morning, markets are just weird. Let's see what the stock market's doing today. Not much. They're barely up a little bit.
At least they're green.
Yeah, it's let's see. Last couple of weeks the stock market has done better. Here's the stock market monthly price. So last couple of weeks it's gone back up a little bit. Of course, I didn't buy back into stocks at the low. Oh well. I don't like keeping all my money in gold and silver. Do you have any,
No, you've got to
CCT,
have
do you
some
have any
cash.
other investments besides gold and silver? Of course, you paid into your retirement pension stuff, right?
I did, yeah. I cashed that out.
Oh, you cashed it.
Yeah.
So are you invested in other places besides gold and silver?
Property, I suppose you could say, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, property over there is about like it is here, just nuts.
Yeah.
So you've probably done good with your property.
Yeah, it's worth more than 100 times what I paid for it.
Good God. Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. You need to move out and move to Texas. I mean, property values here are probably 150% more than they were 6 years ago. But that's nothing compared to 1,000% higher. How long have you owned your property?
Over 30 years.
Yeah. Even the dollar and the pound haven't deflated 1,000 times over.
No.
So your property is beating inflation like crazy.
Yeah, but it's all relevant, really, isn't it? Because you've always got to have somewhere to live, haven't you?
Well, absolutely. I can't sell my house, even though I would
I
like
could
a.
sell the house and move into a tent, I suppose.
Yeah, but where would you put it? You'd have to pay
Yeah,
rent for a
exactly.
place to put it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
suppose you
lag.
could live in.
I'm invested in bubble wrap. I've got flipping boxes of it. Drives my wife nuts.
Cardboard, bubble wrap. Yeah, it's. I mean, of course that's a joke. They're selling a chicken for an acre of land, but there may come a day when stuff that is just basic living things will become so expensive no one can afford them.
Well, apparently, food inflation is up 17%, whereas the government official inflation figures say it's 10%, but food has gone up 7% more than inflation. And I think it's the businesses trying to rip people off. They're trying to make up for lost profits during COVID or whatever. I don't know, but as soon as you get one food seller holds this, putting up their prices, the other ones compete, and it's just gone crazy. It's just they're all jacking up the prices.
I don't know that you would be able to trade a chicken for an acre of land, but I sure bet you could sell one for a lot of money. So my youngest came to visit. He spent the night with us on Friday night, and then he got up Saturday morning and went and did what they call a Spartan race. And they like run 10 kilometers, and then they carry heavy crap around, and then they crawl through mud pits. Just crazy. Here he is carrying something heavy. I don't know what that is. They're at the Baylor University football stadium doing this race. Yeah, here he is carrying about 100 pounds of heavy crap. And there's his little tokens of participation. He did not win. So anyway, and then he came back home and he went to bed about 7 p.m. and got up about noon yesterday. He slept about 13 hours after that race was over.
I don't think I've ever slept in till noon. Maybe after I'd had a skinful the night before, maybe.
A laying hen sells for $20. Oh my God. It's time to buy an incubator and raise some chicks. Wonder what fertilized eggs cost. Yeah, chickens can be a good, they don't take a lot of room. So you can raise a bunch of chickens in a fairly small area and make money on eggs. So, yeah, with that exercise thing, I've got like 17 eBay orders going out this morning. Hi, Glenn. Glenn's in Louisiana. So, when's your next silver or gold purchase, CCT?
My latest, I haven't bought any this year at all. Premiums price, well, saying that I did pick up something, but it was a gift for somebody, so it wasn't for me.
I haven't bought a lot, but I did buy one tube of Eagles. I think you looked at that video.
I did, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I just sold 9 ounces. A friend of mine in the States sold them for me for $500 for 9 ounces of silver.
Silver Eagles?
No, no, they were all collectible. Most of them were slabbed, like lunar horses and stuff.
Oh, cool. Swamp's got 6 orders going out. Good for you. Plus Swamp Picker, he's full-time. He runs a motorcycle shop. Let's see. What were those? I've forgotten where I bought those. What was the name of that company? Anyway, it was Louis Silver. He told us about the deal that was happening at this website. And I bought a tube of Silver Eagles for $28.15 a piece. And you would say, "Oh, that's way too much premium." And it kind of was, but now they're selling for like $34 an ounce.
I know, it's crazy. I don't know why people are paying so much for them when there's alternative silver that's cheaper.
Right? So, yeah, the coins I bought. Oh, it was Hero Bullion. That's right. Um, Here, I'll screen share. So I ordered these like 3.5 weeks ago for $28.15 a piece. And let's look at today's price for the same exact coins at the same exact bullion dealer. Hero Bullion, random year, 1 ounce American Silver Eagles. Look at that price. $35.07.
And
So they've
spot
gone up.
is what, spot 24?
Right at 24 now.
Yeah, $11 premium. That is insane, isn't it?
But the same company is selling these for almost $8 more a piece 3 weeks after I bought mine.
Mm,
Isn't that crazy?
that is crazy.
So I wish I'd bought more. I told Louie, I said, "Man, my only regret is I wish I had bought more."
Well, we could all say that about anything, couldn't we, really? I mean, I wish I'd
Oh
bought
yeah,
more gold back in 2015 when it was $1,300 an
yeah.
ounce.
But at least you and I bought some back then,
Yeah,
so we're
yeah, very
better
true.
off than people who never bought any gold or silver.
It's like my first gold 50 pesos was, I remember exactly how much it was. It was $1,500. And that's what, 1.25 ounces of gold, isn't it, in a 50 pesos?
Yeah, something like that. It's more than an ounce. I know that.
Yeah, I think it's about 1.25 ounces. So my first one was $1,500. The
Oh
second
my
one,
goodness.
2,300.
But it's gone up since then. They cost more
Yeah, it
now.
has. Yeah,
So you still did good.
yeah.
But yeah, it's just been like 3.5 years ago, I was buying 20 franc coins for $250 a piece. As many as you wanted, right?
Yeah,
Wish I'd loaded up because those $250 coins are $400 now.
it's crazy.
It is crazy. Uh, So, a bunch of my morning is going to be taken up packing eBay orders, and then I'll do some more listing of the stuff I picked up Friday to resell. And then just
what amazes me, Todd, though, is that when I sell any silver or gold on the alternative platforms that we all have access to, there's like Instagram and Reddit, and there's Facebook groups and stuff like that. Whenever I put any gold up for sale, like 2 weeks ago when I sold an ounce of gold, literally within 30 minutes had a buyer. But you put silver up, which is cheaper, an ounce of gold was £1,500, but you put silver up, an ounce of silver at £25, and it's stuck there for days or weeks. But you put something up that's going to cost a lot more, and boom, it's gone in half an hour.
yeah. Yep.
So there must be a lot of people out there with a lot of money to be able to afford an ounce of gold.
Hey, Azure Blue. Azure Blue. There's a stacker right there, too. We got several stackers in here. Who all's a stacker? Let's see. Azure Blue is. Sarcastic Storage Stacker is. You and I are. Texas Bandit, you stack some, don't you? Gold and silver. Anissa, she stacks sandwiches.
And I stack coffee as well.
Stack coffee. Yeah. You put that on a video once. You bought a whole bunch of coffee, didn't you? Back during COVID, you put out a couple of videos showing your stockpile of toilet paper.
Yeah, I did. I bought a pallet of it. Done really well. I've done really well on the toilet paper. I bought in, I think, I don't know if it was 2020 or 2019, but it lasted over 2 years. And when I went to buy it back again, it was up something like 50 odd percent. It had gone up. So I had to find a different supplier.
And this is stacks cheeseburgers, and Lag stacks hoagies. Let's see. Gold bullion sold by the Royal Mint, including the Sovereign and Britannia ranges, are.
No, that's not right. Azure Blue. It's only silver. Silver has VAT on it. Gold is VAT free and capital gains tax free as well.
Is that in Great Britain only, or all of Europe?
In Britain, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Sadie, that's the best way.
You talking about jewelry, Mr. Sadie? To the moon. There you go. We keep wondering when gold will go over 2,000 and stay there, right? It's done it a couple of times the last month, right? But it hasn't stayed above 2,000.
I think there are forces trying to keep it under 2,000, because I think if it goes over and stays over, then it could shoot up considerably more. And I think that's their marker point, 2,000. I think.
Right now we're at 1980, so.
Oh, yeah, it's gone up quite a bit then.
We're very close. but it just doesn't want to stay. It's like silver above 24. It doesn't want to stay there. Silver did go to 24 this morning. I ran out of space. Gold is VAT free. Yeah, gold is VAT free, but not silver or platinum.
Yeah.
Does the Royal Mint do any? I mean, the British mints, do they do any platinum?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got a Platinum Britannia actually. 1/10.
Costume jewelry, I sold a little bit in my garage sale. There's a lady here who buys a bunch of my old costume jewelry that's not good for anything. And she makes artwork out of it and sells it downtown in a boutique. She's very artsy, craftsy.
I recently sold a couple of my silver testing slides on eBay through the global shipping program. And they went to the US. And I'd no idea what you guys have to pay for them through the global shipping program, but people can buy them direct from me for $80 shipped. So I can't see that they must be charging more than that because they must charge you, for the international shipping and whatever.
Yes, I have international buyers all the time ask me if I will ship direct because
The global
uh,
shipping program sucks.
the shipping price would be much cheaper. And I just say, if you do that with things you sell on eBay, then you lose eBay protections.
Right.
So if a buyer wants to return something from France, um, then eBay won't take care of it that way. So
Right.
I still use the international shipping with eBay.
Well, what are they changing it for, as you'll do? Are they changing it for better or for worse? That's the question. I know my LCS owner. He said he's pulling out of eBay as much as he can because they're putting up the business fees. So it's going to cost him 20% on every item.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It depends on the item. Like if I buy a $40 calculator at a garage sale for $3, then I can afford expensive shipping because
Yeah, but him with a coin shop, he's obviously got to pay people for them coins. He's not getting them dirt cheap like you're getting your stuff at your flea markets and your garage sales.
sure, if he's selling gold and silver, the margins are so small there, you have to sell as cheaply as you can. And because the margins are so small, I think that's the reason coin shops are able to stay open. Because
Yeah.
for people to sell their own gold themselves, um, it's such an expense. So if they can just take it to the coin shop and walk out with their cash, or sell it on
Yeah.
eBay and walk out with cash minus a bunch of fees, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, I have sold silver and gold to my LCS in the past, but it's not a good idea because he pays well under spot for silver and gold. I asked him the last time when I went in there. I asked him what he was paying for sovereigns, and spot price at that time was 375, and he said he was paying 330, which is a mass. And that spot was 375, so well under spot.
Wow. Yeah, Azure, he sells on Reddit his gold and silver when he
Yeah,
sells.
that's where I sold my graded silver on Reddit, or my friend in the States sold it on Reddit.
So I put my garage sale on Facebook. You should have heard the stupid questions I got. Like right on the title of my Facebook ad for my garage sale, big garage sale, and I put my address and Saturday only, right? And I don't know how many questions I got saying, now what's the address for this sale? It's right there in the title, you big dummy.
Anyway, I better go and make myself busy because it's 3:15 here.
Yeah, it's time to shut the show down anyway. Oh, great.
Have a good day, everyone.
Bye, Cyber. Thanks for coming on. Save me
All
from
right.
being here all by myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye, Cyber wife.
She's out in the garden now.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
See you later.
Bye bye. God, Sadie, really? They got your they got your IRS payment for 2018, but they don't have the return. What the hell? I know you sent it in. You wouldn't just send a payment without knowing how much it was and sent the return in. And they're asking for it now, 5 years later. They just lost it. They just lost your return, is what they did. I'm surprised stuff like that doesn't happen more often. Kingdom Market. Now, I don't know that. Is that a selling platform lag, Kingdom Market? Yeah, man, I got some stupid questions. What's what's the cheapest you would sell an army cot for? It's right there on Facebook, a bunch of my prices. Just read it. All I had to do was read it. Hi, Beth. We're about to shut it down. Thanks for joining the very end of my show. Uh, oh yeah, me too. I've been using the same tax lady for 6 or 7 years now. So she sent the tax forms in for you. So what are you going to do? You're going to go copy all the 2018 tax forms and send it in again? That's just crazy. All right, folks, I got stuff to ship and stuff to list, and I still got a few things out in the carport I need to drag into the house so that I can park my car into the carport. Bye, Glenn. Bye, Sadie. Bye, Lag. Bye, Anissa. Bye, Roman. See y'all tomorrow. I think we'll be back on Tom's channel tomorrow morning because he's getting back from his Caribbean cruise. He'll be all tanned and buff and stuff. So, yeah. Wednesday then we'll be on Scott the Bearded Picker show. Thursday we'll be back on the Tom show, and then end of the week Friday I'll do another show myself. So, bye everybody. Thanks.